finna start saying less and less and get up off here as much as I possibly can. Even though I got a message the other night saying that soon I would probably get stuff from the store by doing lectures. I'm still gonna dial it down. But I wanna tell y'all something. I'm gonna keep this plain and simple, bro. You know, if you was coming towards me, there's a high possibility that you got that organ too. Females out there. You need to learn what it takes for them to damage that organ. Females out there. Please read between the cracks of the carpet. You might want to go get you a human anatomy book and a gynecologist book. There's ways they can tap into that organ. Just start studying and start healing yourselves. And when you finally leave this, whatever this is, alone, y'all angels, you know you're gonna heal yourself. So do me that favor at least. You know, something hit me earlier today, and I realized a lot of y'all actually came looking for me. And I really felt like I was so ungrateful. And some of y'all got attacked for looking for me. And I am truly sorry for that. We never got to meet, and I never knew that you actually came. I literally had to figure this out through the astro. I'm so sorry y'all got renavigated, and I'm so sorry what y'all had to deal with. Surely I'll tell you the truth. You would not have to deal with that if you was around me. I always protected my people and took care of my people. I wouldn't have never put you in harm's way. Ain't no tests like that around me. So I apologize. I even apologize for a lot of the lectures. I wish I could go back and delete the vast majority of them. And I hope that y'all find it in y'all hearts to forgive me. I am so sorry. But listen to me when I tell you what I tell y'all. Understand, if you were supposed to come to me and you are part of my tree, there's a high possibility you are a slayer. Don't let nobody use your organ for you, because that's what they're doing when they mutilate you, or when they do what they want to do to you, or when they run these games and play these games with you. They know how to utilize your organ for. I know people who stay close proximity to me, stay close to me, and do a lot of evil behind my back, but know they won't get touched because they stay close to me. You'll be amazed how they can use these organs. You'll be amazed what they do. Protect yourselves. Respect yourselves. Heal yourselves. And get with God, play with God, and learn your power, your abilities. And have a little fun with God. Try to give your all to God. Give God a chance, man. Give Jesus a real chance. Don't give him a chance like, oh, I'm gonna stay with you, God, till all hell break loose. Because what you don't know is, it takes that sometimes to see if you gonna lose yourself. Sometimes it takes that to see if you gonna lose yourself. Give God your all. Embrace it. Start falling in love when trials and tribulations come to your way. Try to endure it, embrace it, and find out what it's trying to teach you. Stop running from trials and tribulations. How can God teach you if you're going to continue to run from trials and tribulations? Y'all are strong. Y'all are beautiful. You already know you can have anybody you want, so why deal with anybody? And not only that, y'all are slayers. Y'all are warrior angels. You know, with the way I was done, I wouldn't have never let nobody done this to my sisters and stuff. They respected my sisters. And what my sisters didn't understand was behind closed doors, people respected us. And they knew not to play with our sisters. I wouldn't have never. So if you would have got close to me, and you'd have called me, I'd have said, you wait right there, I'm gonna come and get you. But I know y'all couldn't. They swapped everything up all the way across the board. They switched it all up. And I really wish y'all, I pray y'all come together and clean them all up. Clean every last one up, even if you have to take me down. Clean them up. I happily go down. But that was just so unfair, so wrong, and so disgusting. That's how I knew the energy was warped. Sometimes when the energy warped, it's because somebody done sold their soul, and you gotta wait for that 5 to 10 years to be over so the energy can straighten out. That's why I begged y'all, but I'm not gonna keep blaming it, because it's not y'all fault regardless. I just wanna thank y'all. Ain't nobody ever went out their way to come see me. I had to put this together in the spiritual. Why would this person be here? Why would this person come here? This person too good for here. How did this person get caught up in this? And then I had to get beside myself and say, self, how long you gonna keep denying yourself? They literally came to try to find you. They came looking for you. They came to show you the love that you deserve. You reached them through your words. Nobody ever showed me love like that. And I am so thankful, and I am so appreciative, and I wish I could go back to a lot of them lectures and delete them. I truly apologize to the bottom of my heart what happened to a lot of y'all. Just the renavigation and energy alone, y'all don't deserve that. Y'all are somebody's mother. Y'all are somebody's auntie. Y'all are somebody's sister. People always be like, what is the men and the women? They gotta be together, they gotta have a good job. The man is the woman kickstand. The man is the woman's strength. The man is not there to beat the woman down, to cripple a woman, torture a woman, mutilate a woman. A man don't do that to a woman. An insecure man do that to a woman. No matter if he your display or exotic, an insecure man does that to a woman. I done seen more display men do it than exotics. So it don't even matter. An insecure man does that because they need that wrong. They need that low vibrational. They need that wrong that you do, that your parents don't know you do, your friends don't know you do. They need that. They need that. So that they can always have the ups on you. They can always have something on you. I'm not gonna get into this lecture. I'm not going in here to do no long lecture. They keep messing with my stuff as if they made it themselves. They keep pushing me down as if they built me themselves. They keep trying to break me down as if they created me themselves. And I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with this. This is one thing that I'm tired of. It's a lot of slayers out here, they not going through it. It's a lot of chosen ones out here, they're not going through it. It's a lot of anointed ones out here, they're not going through it. It's a lot of people out here, they're not going through it. The loneliness, I don't mind because I got God and I get that part. But all the rest of this stuff, all this torture, all this humiliation, all that, I'm so tired of it. It's just ongoing. Expedition after expedition after expedition after expedition. And I don't mind doing it for God. But I know when people are abusing experiments, because I done been experimented on my whole life. I know when people are manipulating experiments, because I done been manipulated my whole life. To the point where I had to learn how to break manipulation down, put it in a headlock, kick it around until it learned how to work for me, even if it didn't come around for me, even if it came from somebody else. I had to take manipulation out of whoever, bring forth humiliation and make humiliation stand in front of me. Humiliation had to gather all of its humiliation around the world and stand before me. Manipulation, same thing. And I had to make it bow down before me. I will consume you, humiliation and manipulation. From now on, you will fear me. You work for me now. That's how often people demonstrated on me. That's how often people played with me. That's how often people experimented on me. They experimented on me so much that they could just leave me with the experiment, and the experiment will work on me. I never in my life had nobody go out the way to reach me, show no love to me. And just to find out how I found out today almost broke me down, tore me apart. I am so sorry. I apologize for what y'all went through trying to get to me. That is not me. And please don't write my whole little town off because of what one person or how many other people did this to you. And me neither. I wouldn't have never done that to you. I wouldn't have never hurt y'all, man. I'm tough, but mostly on myself. I'm more than a likable guy, and women tend to love to be around me because they feel safe. And if anything, they'll call me soft because they sometimes like smack me around because of my mouth, but I get that. I get that. But I don't do women like that. I don't care what you done heard. That's not me. I won't let nobody else do their own woman like that in front of me. So, I just want to thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all. And I wish I could just go back on the messages and just delete a lot of them. No matter what I felt that y'all might have done towards me. Because just the fact that you came looking for me was good enough. Just the fact that you came looking for me was good enough. That's it. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us for our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil ones. Your power, kingdom, and glory forever. Amen. And I also apologize for my town and community as well. They need to do it for themselves, but I would do it for them. For now. They wouldn't have never had a day, and they wouldn't have never, trust me, if I was around, they wouldn't have never thought about such a thing. They wouldn't never move like that. That's why they keep the real one like they got me. But I ain't gonna go into that. It ain't about that. This message ain't about that. They was wrong for that. I was the kind of child, listen to what I tell y'all about my life when I was young and when I smoked weed at the bleachers at high school, and I was hanging with these white kids, and they were like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Y'all don't smoke weed?" They said, "No, of course not." I said, "Well, what do you do?" They said, "Nothing, man. We in high school." And I was like, wow. You mean to tell me people really don't do nothing? It blew my mind. It was an honor. It was an honor to find people who wasn't contaminated like myself. I had to find people who wasn't contaminated so I could learn how not to be contaminated. So trust me when I tell y'all, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. At least y'all tried. Never in my life, y'all. I said, wow, they really liked it. They actually tried to come see me. Wow, amazing. Anyway, I'm just thankful. Y'all take care of yourselves out there. Always try to do better for yourself. And please give God more than a chance. I done been through a lot of things in my life. I done controlled things that y'all let and want to control y'all life. I done been in situations in the streets where most people would pray to be in these streets. As bad as I hate to say that, because there's a lot of people that just want to be in the street, want to be a thug, want to be a gangster, got good parents, good life, good future ahead of them. I didn't want to be. I was running from it while good people was running towards it. So give God a chance. When I learned about God and God started telling me and teaching me, I was a person that didn't want to see a pencil or paper. I sweat. I sweat like One Punch Man, looking crazy. But then when I gave God a chance, I really had to do it for a long time. That means I had to push that rock up the hill. Then I realized I need to get rid of the rock. I finally got up the hill. When I finally got up the hill, there's this straight path, but this is bridge on the hill that you gotta go across. And that bridge on the hill, nobody tells you about that you gotta go across after you done finally got up the hill. And that bridge is full of pain, full of misery, full of sorrow, full of hurt, full of disgustingness. It's just horrible. It's this horrible feeling that you got to get over yourself. And when you finally cross that bridge, that's when you really can build a real relationship with God. Because you showed God made you go across that bridge just to be sure that you wouldn't give up on him. That's all that bridge was for. That bridge was not for you to relapse. That bridge was not for you to cry, whine about it, complain about it, turn on God about it. That bridge was for to make you stronger, to build you, to build your character, to build who you are, who you're supposed to be, who you are created to be. You get across that bridge and you get across that bridge with God. And once you get across that bridge with God, you continue to love God. And trust me when I tell you, God gonna show you something that you never seen inside of yourself, no matter how long you've been living out here. And no matter what you've been going through, and no matter what you've been through, and no matter who you are. Anyway.